The community of Linden is again in mourning following yet another deadly highway crash, a repetitive mood in most cases following accidents along the Soesdijk-Linden Highway where multiple lives are lost. Yesterday, during a visit to Linden, relatives who lost loved ones as a result of that accident on Wednesday evening spoke with the newsroom. Fiboit Aaron is the uncle-in-law of Raul Aaron. Raul Aaron is from the community of Grove on the east bank of Demerara and was the driver of the private car which is owned by Morgan Beepat and Company. Aaron, who also died on the spot following the crash, was the driver of motorcar PRR 7151. From all indications, the driver of the hire car HC5326 is being faulted for the crash that initially claimed the lives of 3 persons, while another died while receiving medical attention at the Linden Hospital complex while in surgery.
The cartoon say that probably the person that died, this guy Griffith, he was probably driving Rawl's car, but then I don't know, it's very conflicting because you hear all sorts of things. Different versions of people saying different things. We heard one time that the other car overtook two trucks and some smoke from the truck blinded him and he moved right into the every car.
The newsroom caught up with the family at the Mackenzie police station in Linden, and another relative, however, indicated that Aaron, after seeing the car heading into his path, decided to stop and allow him to overtake but failed to assist the situation as the long trailers, which were traveling one behind the other, occupied a significant width of the road on the Linden Highway. Over at the home of Dave Primus, the family are mourning the loss of 2 persons, Dave Primus and his great-nephew, Leron Mendonza. Mendonza is visiting from St. Lucia. He returned to Guyana to fix certain source documents before heading back home. At the time of the accident, he was a passenger in his uncle's car. Rachel Pearson Primus, the wife of Dave Primus, was strong enough to entertain an interview with the newsroom at her Lot 6 self-help housing scheme, Amelia's Ward home in Linden.
It was a head-on collision because of some, I don't know if it's a truck or something, was parked on the left hand going down to Georgetown. He was coming up. A car overtake with the truck and he in the middle, so that car barely passed, and another one that came just behind, he is the one that hit straight into my husband. That is what I heard. I don't know, because I did not go to see what was on the scene.
How is the family dealing with this?
Not good, because my sister in the States, she's just crying all the time. Everybody's just crying, they're crying. I heard his brother is collapsing in St. Vincent. Well, I don't know about the one in the States and so, but everybody's just crying.
Diana Powell, also from self-help housing scheme Amelia's Ward, Linden, also has 2 persons from her household who were involved in the accident. One is dead and the other is hospitalized. Dexroy Griffith is 23-year-old. He's Diana Powell's son-in-law. He is dead. He, along with his wife Whitney Griffith, were also passengers in Primus's vehicle. His wife remains a patient at the hospital in Linden, where she's nursing a broken arm.
I got a call saying that come to the hospital now. My daughter was in an accident, and when I got there, they didn't reach us yet, but eventually they came. And I was just told that the car they were in was trying to overtake a truck, not knowing another truck was in front, and could not do anything with the opposite vehicle that was coming because he didn't understand the light distance wasn't clear. He wasn't accurate. He didn't see the car properly or whatever, and they end up colliding. So that's what I heard. And it took them a pretty long time to bring Dexroy to us for us to actually know that he's dead. But they brought the living very quickly, and they told us all the persons that came alive, they're finished, and anybody else coming after now is dead. So we waited till a few hours long then before they bring him.
Whitney Griffith will be celebrating her birthday on Saturday, while on Sunday would have marked 1 year since her wedding anniversary. The family were getting ready to plan a small ceremony for that occasion, but those plans have now been turned into funeral arrangements. The Griffiths have 2 children together, While Whitney is 5 months pregnant, her unborn child, we were told, is out of danger. The Guyana Police Force, based on initial investigations, believed that the accident could have been avoided. On Thursday, Traffic Chief Dion Moore met with the relatives of those who were killed and injured in the accident. He subsequently spoke with the newsroom at the crash site on Thursday afternoon.
Having recognized that it was a vehicle coming in his opposite direction, he should have eased his speed and go behind the articulated vehicle and wait until that vehicle clearly passes and the road is straight and clear, then overtake. That accident could have been avoided.
He reminded that due to headlights on vehicles, it is difficult to accurately judge the speed and distance of an oncoming vehicle at nights. Divisional Traffic Officer Matthew Craig also spoke with the newsroom.
From the investigation, motor hire car HC 5263 was proceeding south along the eastern carriageway behind a articulated vehicle which was proceeding in the said direction. However, motor car PRR 7151 was proceeding north on the western lane when it was alleged by persons on the scene that the hire car overtook the articulated vehicle which was proceeding south, and as a result came into contact with the motor car that was proceeding north.
Postmortems which were conducted on the dead found that all, with the exception of Griffith, died as a result of multiple injuries to the body. Dexroy Griffith died as a result of a fractured skull. Leroy Smith, Newsroom.